Following several meetings, David Hyde Pierce has publicly stated the one condition that would compel him to reprise his role as Niles in the Frasier reboot. Despite Frasier Crane's claim to be an only child in Cheers, the original Seattle series backtracked and introduced his younger brother, who was similar to him but snootier. A mix of excellent writing and Pierce's outstanding performance quickly made Niles a fan favorite, making his absence felt throughout the first 10 episodes of the Frasier remake. With Season 2 on the horizon, anticipation for his prospective return only grows. In a new interview with Metro UK, Pierce admits that he has one condition that would force him to reprise Niles in the Frasier remake, and it has something to do with how much he would be on it. While he is amenable to a guest appearance, it is the extent of his involvement with the Paramount project. Pierce goes on to say that he wants to work on projects other than his legacy as Niles, no matter how popular that character is. Why does the Frasier reboot require Niles' appearance? Kelsey Grammer had spent years striving to revive Frasier. He has disclosed that the show's original idea was to bring back Niles, with Martin's son running a black box theater. Unfortunately, Pierce declined the chance, as did Jane Leeves, which is why Niles and Daphne are not involved in the Paramount project. The revival did have David reference his parents, especially in the Frasier Reboot Season 1 finale, but it wasn't quite enough to compensate for their absence. Since Martin's death, Niles has no reason to stay in Seattle, as his closest relatives are currently in Boston. At the very least, he and Daphne should be traveling across the nation to see his brother, nephew, and son, particularly in light of Martin's death. Niles' continuous absence will only worsen with Gil and Bulldog's entrance in Frasier Season 2. If Frasier's former KACL co-workers can pay him a visit in Boston, there's no reason Niles and Daphne shouldn't join him and the rest of the family. It's worth mentioning, however, that Pierce has long opposed the idea of reviving Frasier. He has stated that the play was a mirror of its period, so it is best to leave it as is. That's reasonable given the number of disastrous reboots and revivals in recent years which have soiled the reputation of their original shows. Nonetheless, Niles' ongoing absence is causing additional complications, given the aforementioned circumstances. Hopefully, Pierce's willing appearance in Frasier Season 2 will finally happen.